Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your February 2018 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising signs. So Cancer, for this reading I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck along with the Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards and also the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, okay, we have the Nine of Cups, and this is what I'm using as the overall energy, Cancer, for you guys for the month of February. Very nice. Nine of Cups, emotional abundance, just happiness, content. So many of you are in a really good place emotionally here in February. The Nine of Cups is also a wish card, so some of you could be receiving some sort of wish come true here in February, definitely. Right at the center, energy that you're experiencing at the start of the month, we do have the Wheel of Fortune crossed by the Star. So this is actually beautiful. So two pretty amazing major arcanas here right off the bat. So let me see how many you have in the reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you have 5 major arcanas. So many of you are going through some sort of significant change, and it's for the better. It's for the positive here, definitely. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's a 10. Some of you, a cycle is ending, a new cycle is beginning. Very blessed, fortunate energy. For me, it represents higher forces at play, and it's things happening when they're meant to happen. Represents destiny, karma sometimes. But with the Star here, I feel like you are very much being spiritually guided and protected through these changes that you're experiencing here in Cancer in February. But also this is, you know, very much things happening on divine time. Some things may be divinely orchestrated, definitely, for many of you. But things happening when they're meant to happen. You know, if you were waiting on something previously, this could be the wheel now turning for you. Things are starting to happen. With the Star, you know, yes, it represents, for me, it's a very spiritual energy. It also represents healing. And it is another wish card. So you have the Nine of Cups here and you also have the Star. So for many of you, you do have some sort of wish that's coming in. You know, this could be karmic rewards coming in for you, or, you know, just this wheel is turning, that very blessed, fortunate energy that's coming in for you. Could be some healing coming in for you as well, or maybe, you know, you're just inspired with the Star. It's very optimistic energy, and with the Star in the challenge position, it's not always a challenge. It's an energy that's either helping or hindering you, and obviously the Star can't be a hindrance. It's wonderful. So stay optimistic. Some of you have some sort of wish that's coming through, and this wheel is turning, so changes on the horizon, definitely. Now what's interesting is at your foundation we have the Lovers card. So maybe some of you are dealing with, it could be a Gemini, could be an air sign person, Gemini, Aquarius, or maybe even a Libra. But the Lovers card can represent a relationship that was significant previously. Maybe some of you met someone. There could have been a very strong connection. Maybe there was a spark, a very strong physical chemistry for some of you. But the Lovers card can also represent a decision or a choice that was significant. So maybe some of you made a decision, or you could have heard a decision. A decision could have been quite significant, or if you were waiting on a decision, maybe it's coming in for you now, right at the start of the month. With the Ace of Wands in the more recent past, for those of you that it is a relationship here, you know, I was speaking about the spark. So maybe you met someone and there was this spark, you know, or this strong attraction, this desire to want to be with them. So if for some of you I am getting relationship, it could definitely be a relationship. But the Ace of Wands is an exciting new beginning. An exciting new beginning. Could also be something you're very, very passionate about. It can represent you creating something, creating a new beginning, manifesting something for yourself. It can be an idea, but it's an exciting new beginning, something that came through for you, and I feel like it's meant to happen for many of you. It's happening now because it's meant to happen. Now, crowning you, very interesting, we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, one of my soulmate cards. So you have the Lover's card. You do have the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Wands. So for those of you that met someone, it potentially could be a soulmate. Just know that. It could be a soulmate. With the Six of Cups crowning you, if you've been dating this person or hanging out with this person, you know, you might feel just really happy. The Six of Cups can represent you really able to be yourself, really feeling quite comfortable with another person, having a lot of fun. So I feel like some of you that maybe started dating someone or you are going to be dating them here in February, you know, potentially could be a soulmate, or maybe you guys just really click. You know, it's really nice. And for those of you that are already in a relationship, we do have Valentine's Day coming up here in February. So maybe you're spending more time with that person, with your significant other here with the Six of Cups crowning you. You know, you could be thinking about that person a lot. Maybe you're planning what you're going to do for them for Valentine's Day, something like that. Also, the Six of Cups can represent something from the past. So maybe some of you, this is a past matter. You're receiving closure with this, finally, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And what's interesting is we have the Four of Cups coming up in the near future. Interesting energy. Four of Cups can be, for me, someone who is not happy with the status quo. Emotionally speaking, they want something more for themselves. It's not a bad emotional energy, but it's just someone who's not completely fulfilled. So if this is a relationship, maybe there was a spark, you know, maybe you really like this person, but if it's developing slowly, you know, this could be you around the second week, you know, wanting a little bit more, wanting to maybe take it to the next level, or wanting something more on an emotional level. So, you know, very interesting energy that's coming up here. Also, you do have a lot of emotional energy here with you in February. You do have, you know, a few Cups cards here. So there is some emotional energy that some of you are going to be experiencing. The Four of Cups can also, for me, represent an opportunity or an offer that's coming in, but it's not necessarily exactly what you wanted. So, you know, maybe someone has asked you out and maybe it's not the person you wanted, or maybe the person that you do like and you do have this connection with, you know, maybe they're asking you to go to a game or something like that, but you want to go out to dinner. It can represent like an offer that's coming in and it's not exactly what you wanted, but it still could be something wonderful. So, you know, just know that some of you, it could be resonating with you like that. And what's interesting is in the position of your power, this is really the only caution that I have for you. Some of you, I think you're really experiencing some emotional energy here in February, because around the third week, we do have this Five of Cups, which can be, for me, a very pessimistic energy. It can be someone who is viewing, you know, the glass is half empty instead of half full. You know, if something is delayed or taking a while to get off the ground or isn't exactly what you wanted, this can be, you know, you or someone really focused on the negative side of things, you know, focused on that delay or focused on just that negative side of things. So maybe some of you do need a little bit more of an optimistic point of view here, and to focus on what is going right here. This person still has two cups here behind them that are completely full and they're glowing. You know, they're amazing, but this person is staring here down at the cups that they've lost. So some of you, I think that, you know, you're focused on the past or focused on the more negative side of things. Now, in the position of how those around you are viewing you, quite interesting. We do have Justice. So this is normally those closest to you, how they're viewing you, which Justice, you know, it can represent someone who's very balanced. Absolutely. It can also be you signing a contract, you receiving some sort of karmic justice. Absolutely. Or again, even maybe making a decision that's significant. Now, for a small number of you, I possibly could be reading for two different groups of Cancers here, because with the Five of Cups and Justice, there could be some Cancers that maybe you're getting a divorce. Maybe you did just go through some sort of breakup. But to be honest, I'm not getting that for many of you. And this Five of Cups might not necessarily, if you are a Cancer that is going through a divorce, this Five of Cups energy might not necessarily be in regards to you losing that other person. It might have something to do with your children instead. And with this Four of Cups, you know, maybe you were hoping for like, what's it called? Like full custody or something like that. Maybe you were hoping for something, but you got something else. That could be a possibility, and so that could be what you're really focused on. But justice will be served here. Things are going to be made fair and equal for all parties with justice. And in this position, there could be family, there could be friends around you that are viewing you as getting some sort of justice. So it might not be that bad. Again, it just might not be exactly what you were hoping for, but still, I mean, it could be very positive. And again, I think I'm reading for two different groups of Cancers here, definitely. For other Cancers, you might be involved with a Libra. I mentioned an air sign person. Some of you could be involved with an air sign person or someone who has air in their chart. In the hopes and fears, we do have the Six of Pentacles. So hoping for maybe some sort of support or assistance, could be even some sort of generosity. Maybe some of you are hoping that your finances balance out here. It is tax time, so you could be hoping that your income tax comes in or something like that. And then energy that you're leaving the month with and going into March, we actually have Judgment. So for those of you that have a legal matter that's ongoing with the Four of Cups, this could even be like an offer or a settlement offer that's coming to you, and maybe it's not what you were hoping for, but it still could be good. And here, right at the end of February, you might be making a decision. Do you want to accept that or not? Because Judgment, I feel like for some of you, is you making a very important decision. So as far as a legal matter, you know, maybe it's a settlement offer, something like that. You have to make an important decision about that. But Judgment ultimately is speaking about you healing, rising up from a difficult time, feeling renewed. It can represent you going through some sort of rebirth. So I feel that, you know, you are healing, you are overcoming this energy here. And some of you are making a very important decision. If you are making a decision, you're going to make the right decision. Try not to worry so much. Try to stay as positive as you can. For the majority of you, I feel like it's going to be an emotionally satisfying month. Just don't get hung up on the small things. Just try to look at things from, you know, a more positive standpoint, definitely. And again, if something is being offered to you, even if it's not what you wanted, it still could be something that's very good. But let's take a look at this Five of Cups, clarifying the Five of Cups for Cancer. And you know, your thoughts are energy, Cancer. So again, try to stay positive. You have the Wheel of Fortune, you have Judgment and Justice. These are karmic energies. So again, your thoughts are energy. Stay, you know, as positive as you can. And just stay on the up and up here in February. Interesting. So looking at the Five of Cups, Ace of Rods, Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Eight's for me, karmic number. So again, some karmic energy here for some of you. It's around a new beginning. Ace of Rods, Ace of Pentacles. Could be the same new beginning, one you're passionate about, one that's exciting for you. Maybe it is a financial settlement for some of you, a home, a new job, but there's fear. There's fear, there's worry, there's anxiety. I mentioned, you know, focusing more on the negative side of things. So that's what you're going to have to work on. And some of you, you're going to overcome this. Minor arcana energy. This is why we have readings, so you can see what's coming up. You're going to overcome this because you have blessings that are coming in. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups. I mean, blessings are on the horizon. They're coming in for you. Ace of Wands twice. It's going to be a good month. Let me see here. Additional guidance for Cancer. All right, there we go. I have one card that's upright. That's the card that I want. And then I'm also pulling you an additional Romance Angel Oracle card. But if you do want more insight into relationship matters, I do have an extension to this reading over on Vimeo. I will have the link below. It's the February 2018 Love Tarot Forecast. All right, additional guidance for Cancer, focusing on love and relationship matters for February. And if I sound out of breath, Cancer, no, I don't have a breathing problem. I am just pregnant, so I am often out of breath, especially if I'm speaking a lot. I did have a comment last week by a viewer. He asked me if I had a breathing problem. No, I don't. I'm just pregnant, so I just wanted to clarify. All right, additional guidance for Cancer for the month of February. Interesting. Okay, so the additional guidance card I have for you is Sanctuary. So some of you might need to create a sanctuary, definitely around you. This could be within your home, this could be outside. If you live in a warmer climate, some of you need a sanctuary, a place that you can go to and be at peace or relax here in February. So some of you definitely need to create a sanctuary. You need a place that you can go to and, you know, help you unwind. It's going to help you relax. Even, you know, for those of you, because you're manifesting, a place that you can go to and, you know, just be at peace, and therefore you can think about things and you can come up with ideas where you have no distractions, really. And then with the Romance Angel deck, we do have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Interesting. So this isn't always a negative card. I just want to make that clear. For me, yes, sometimes the message here is pay attention to the red flags. So some of you will need to do that because this can definitely be some relationship stuff that's coming up for you here. But then for other Cancers, this is the message for you. The signs are cautioning you. I mentioned a lot of spiritual support here. Look for those signs. Look for those signals. Doesn't always mean, you know, in a bad way. They're not red flags. They're just signs and signals from the universe, from your angels and your guides, you know, confirming that you're on the right path, you're going in the right direction. You look for those little synchronicities because they're there, they're around you, they're happening. Okay, Cancer, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttower.com. I want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day, and I hope you have a wonderful month. Take care.